Can you relate? I love this quote from Abraham Maslow, A Theory of Human Motivation. Here it goes. Self actualization, the desire to become more and more what one is, to become everything that one is capable of becoming. Years ago, after experiencing anxiety, depression, and a breakup, I knew there was just one person who could help me. Who do you think that was? Beyonce. So I booked a ticket to see her New York concert. In New York, as I watched Beyonce's opening act, tears started to fall. Beyonce performed for 2 hours and I sobbed the entire time, crying through every single second of Single Ladies to Halo and Grown Woman. As I took the subway home afterwards and caught my reflection in the window, I saw an exhausted, miserable face. Really? Crying at a freaking Beyonce concert? Really? If I couldn't enjoy a Beyonce concert, something had to change. And that's when I realized I was the problem. Do you ever feel as though you've outgrown parts of your life? Do you ever feel a bit and can't figure out why? Do you ever secretly wonder to yourself, surely there's more to life than this, right? If you ever feel simultaneously overwhelmed and bored by the prospect of continuing with a life that doesn't truly reflect the person you've become, it's likely that you have outgrown your life. Maybe you've outgrown an element of a relationship. Maybe a job is boring you or testing you. Your surroundings might all of a sudden irritate you for no apparent reason. You might simply be going through the motions and feel kind of nothing at all. In fact, thousands of people I've coached have shared those exact feelings with me, just as I've felt them myself. They explain to me that they feel trapped by a life they've outgrown and they kind of don't know how to get out. They tell me, I just feel like there has to be more out there. Surely there's more to life than this? That feeling that I'd experienced at the Beyonce concert, it was these feelings exemplified. It's how you feel before you decide to psychologically, emotionally, physically, mentally, professionally, or personally make a change. I wasn't breaking, although it felt like it. I was growing. I knew there had to be more. But what I didn't know yet was how to create more, The wonderful learning is that growth is progression. Growth represents the ability for you to create or upgrade to a new reality. And to do this, you have to get to know yourself, understand how you work, and then put a structure in place for enjoying life on your own terms. Thousands of people have felt just like you do. I know I did. So what happened after that Beyonce concert? I got out my notepad. I jotted down what I really wanted, not what I thought others wanted, but what I really wanted. I drew a line down the middle of a page, and on one side, I wrote down what gave me energy, and on the other, I wrote down which environments, people, and jobs depleted my vibe. I started to create a map of myself and how to be my best self, not a better self, but rather just someone I could be proud of and excited by every day. As I uncovered what success looked like to me, I made small changes to my life. I started asking for what I wanted. I started asking for more. I started saying no to things I didn't want to do anymore. I started making decisions that reflected what I truly wanted. I started wanting, asking for, and expecting more. Growth doesn't need to represent huge, massive changes. It just needs to take you forward in some way. Once I reframed outgrowing my life as a positive, funny things started happening. Jobs became more fulfilling, I should say. Money started staying in my bank account. My relationships deepened. Instead of fighting with myself, I feel like I became more of myself. Once I looked at my life and career as something I could strive to outgrow if I wanted, I actually started enjoying the present more. I became less obsessed with finding something better, and I started to realize that learning is the only constant, and finding joy in continually evolving would take me exactly to where I wanted to go.